So if you want to scale this object, for example, this cube, what you do is press S to scale. It scales uh, on all the sides, like z-axis, y-axis, and x-axis. Okay, but you can do it individually, like press S and then z-axis. It goes up and down. Press S and x-axis. Press X after S. It goes like this. And if you press S and then Y for y-axis, it goes like this. Okay, so the thing is, if you press S to scale and then later you press the letter according to your axis, X, Y, or Z, um, that scales the object to the individual axis. So this is X, and this is Y, and then this is Z. But here's the thing. Sometimes what you need to do is you want to have the shape of this thing. Let's say when it's cube, it's basically the shape of square shape. So you want to maintain that shape without increasing it vertically. Let's say sometimes you got to do that. So what you do at that situation is press S to scale, then press Shift plus Z or Z, whatever you call it. Shift and Z or Z. Now what you do is, what happens is, it scales on both X and Y axis, but not Y, not Z. Okay, that's the thing. Similarly, you can try on another axis. Press S and then Shift X. Okay, it doesn't scale on X axis. Let's press S and then Shift Y. So it doesn't scale up or down on y-axis. So generally, this is important or useful on z-axis. When you press S and then Shift Z, you maintain the shape of this square, okay? But it's not going up and down. So this is what you need. It's useful for both cube and cylinder, but I think it would be more useful in cylinder, depending on the situation. It's useful in both the shapes, but I'm going to show you how it works on a cylinder. Let's add a cylinder here. Now, you want to maintain the shape, that is circle, okay, circle shape. Now what you do is press S. If you just press S and you drag your mouse, what it's going to do is it just increases the size on all the direction, okay? But if you press S and then press Shift Z, now look at this thing. The shape of the circle is maintained, and it's not going up and down, just going scaling to X and Y axis, both the axes. Similarly, if you decrease the size like this, press S and then Shift Z, and you're gonna decrease the size, drag like this. Now it's a long cylinder. You haven't increased the size vertically. That's z-axis. It's not going up and down, but still, it's maintaining the circle shape. If you don't do that, let's say uh, press S and then X for x-axis. If you drag your mouse, it goes like this. Similarly, press S and then Y for y-axis. It goes like this. It doesn't help because the shape is now distorted. It's not a circle anymore. It's kind of oval shape. So it's very useful when you need something like this. Sorry, something like this. Okay. Before I knew this, I would do this. First, press S. Let's go down like this, and then press S and Z for Z-axis, and I go like this. I would do this before, right? You might be doing the same thing, but now I don't do that. I just go to S and then Shift Z or Shift C, and then I do this. I have this long cylinder. Okay. So I hope you like this video. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel.